Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody is having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. Thank God it's Friday, man. One day away from Jamel, Charlo, and Canelo. Great undercard as well. On the road to 1K, man. We almost there, baby. We almost there. And after we smash that goal, we just gonna keep stomping shit because that's what the nation do. I apologize for not going live last night. Did not feel good at all. You know what I'm saying? But I feel a lot better now. The rest is exactly what I needed. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to get into today is a report that I had seen on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because it's something that I pretty much predicted. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I predicted. I knew it was going to happen. You know what I mean? And that was, unfortunately, Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder fight has completely fell through according to IFL TV. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn, I believe Eddie Hearn had came out and said that the fight negotiations have fell through with the Saudis and that they're looking to do it in a different location around the February-March area. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on with that fight. That fight seems like it's never going to be made. This fight should have been going on 4 or 5 years ago, it feels like. But there's always been some type of obstacle. And the common factor in all of this just seems to be Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn historically has trouble making the biggest fights. And usually when he had made some solid fights, it was when we didn't really want him no more. For instance, Kell Brook and Amir Khan, that would have been a huge fight for the UK. Was never able to make it. Fury versus Joshua, he has yet to make it. Fury versus Wilder, he has yet to make it. He wasn't able to make Eubank versus Triple G. That would have been a great fight. Didn't make it happen. He could get you paid. He could keep you. Demetrius Andrade, he couldn't make the fight happen between him and Canelo when he had Demetrius Andrade, and that's exactly why he decided to no longer do a business with Demetrius Andrade, because he couldn't do anything with him. He had signed Luis Ortiz to a contract and promised them a fight with Anthony Joshua. Did not make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a few examples. I'm sure I'm missing some. You know what I mean? But this is just a common thing with Eddie Hearn. Like I said, he could get you paid. He could keep you busy. But when it comes to those legacy-defining fights, he always seem to come up short like leprechauns, man. That's just what it is. And if y'all been checking out my previous videos, y'all been rocking with the channel for a little while already. I already had told y'all exactly what Anthony Joshua was doing along with Eddie Hearn and why they were doing it. You know what I'm saying? They were promoting the fight with Deontay Wilder so they could get you to watch his fight against Robert Helenius. It was supposed to be Dillian White, but Robert Helenius. You know what I'm saying? They understood that the fans knew that wasn't an intriguing fight. They didn't give a fuck about that fight because the last time they had saw Helenius when he got sparked by Wilder in one round. And we didn't even want to see Dillian White because Dillian White is a habitual drug cheat, which is why that fight got canceled in the first place. And he's not Wilder. He's not a top caliber guy. He's not Fury. He already lost to Usyk twice. You know what I'm saying? So it was like we want to see him fight somebody that we think is actually going to be a competitive fight or somebody that could possibly beat him. So the whole thing was, all right, these guys not intrigued in this fight. Let's bring Wilder's name in the mix. So they brought Wilder's name in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Kept saying that fight was next and just using Deontay Wilder's name as a tool to promote their fight. And I guess it worked because a lot of people was tuned into that fight against against Robert Helenius. You know what I mean? And I knew it was bullshit. Besides Eddie Hearn's patterns and what he typically does in his history, as soon as they try to, as soon as the media came back around after the fight, it was like, yo, so what's going on with the Deontay Wilder fight? Is that definitely next? All of a sudden, they going all around the questions, and Anthony Joshua ain't want to answer it in the ring. He was like, oh, my back hurts. My back hurts from carrying the heavyweight division. I'm like, bro, the heavyweight division is ass right now, bro, because of motherfuckers like you who don't want to make these big fights happen. Fury's sitting on his ass. He want to fight Francis Ngannou. And then talk about he's not fighting Usyk because Usyk wanted more than 30% of the purse and he doesn't bring any money to the table. He's a superstar. All of a sudden, you on this diva shit. You know what I'm saying? But Wilder had no problem resurrecting you from the dead when you was high on coke, 500 pounds, and didn't have nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? You talk about Usyk don't bring no money to the table, but then at the same time you talking about, oh, he was offered 30% and it was a large purse. So it's like, if you get 70%, if he got 30%, his is a large purse, then wouldn't 70% of your purse be a large purse as well? So how is he not bringing money to the table? It's an undisputed fight at heavyweight. How does that fight not generate revenue? Historically, the heavyweight division has been one of the largest paying divisions in boxing, if not the biggest paying division in boxing historically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you talking about, AJ talking about he carrying the heavyweight division. Bro, the fucking heavyweight division is in shambles right now because you guys aren't fighting each other. Wilder has been calling you out for years. Done sent you proof of funds for $50 million and you turned it down. Talking about, oh, I'm not gonna sell my soul. Like, come on, dog. Like, y'all dudes, yo, y'all pussy, man. Anthony Joshua is a pussy, bro. Straight like that. I don't give a fuck how big he is, how much weight he could lift, all that good shit, man. Yo, dudes like him are bad for boxing. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie Hearn, he condones that shit. And he purposely allows AJ to avoid Wilder because he understands that it's a bad fight for AJ to take. And he might not come back the same after that fight and might ultimately retire after that fight. Because, believe it or not, Anthony Joshua's psyche is extremely soft. I don't give a fuck if he with Derek James or not. I respect Derek James a lot. I think he's one of the best coaches in boxing, if not the best coach. But I don't give a fuck if he got AJ or not. There's nothing that Derek James could do to fix that shit that's going on up here. So that's just my personal take on the situation, man. I knew this all along. I called it. I knew that Anthony Joshua was using Wilder's name to promote his fight because he knew people was not intrigued in that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got the fans all hyped up just to disappoint them in the end. February, March, I don't believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Anthony Joshua was even saying during the press conference he would like to take one more fight. Oh, I'm going to do one more fight before the year is up, blah, blah, blah. Like, he wants to do everything except fight Deontay Wilder. He wants to take as many fights as possible before fighting Deontay Wilder. And he's trying to use this excuse like, I got to do training, I got to get used to him. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. You've been unified heavyweight champ multiple times. You've been in high-level fights multiple times. You fought Vladimir Klitschko. You fought Joseph Parker. You fought Andy Ruiz. Like, come on, dog. Carlos Takam. Like, you fought some good guys, man, but you're not fighting the guys. That's what makes me think that you scared money, man. That's just my take on the situation, man. Let me know what y'all think about the Anthony Joshua and Wilder fight falling through. Who y'all blaming for this, man? Leave it in the comments below. This is Mazuma TV. Shout out to Mazuma Nation and the Mazuma Bob. I'm out of here, man. Peace.